Ever since ChatGPT was a thing, people around the world have been using and abusing AI. For example, students using ChatGPT for plagiarizing their homework, businesses and scammers using ChatGPT bots or AI bots to replace their tech support or customer service teams. And now with the video game industry saving money with AI for script writing and for NPC chat scripts. And then more recently, we have Sora, just made by the same people who did ChatGPT, and this is video prompting. For example, this one right here is a video prompt. This is not filmed. Nobody in this scene is real. Nothing is real in this. The street isn't real. Here's the prompt. A stylish woman walks down a Tokyo street filled with warm, glowing neon and animated city signage. She wears a black leather jacket, long dress, and black boots. And it goes on. So some dude typed this in, and this is what popped out. Pretty impressive. Historical footage of California during the gold rush. This is absolutely mind-blowing. It's incredible. It looks real. Sora has single-handedly killed the stock image market. Why would I ever need a watermark stock image when I can just type in white vintage SUV with black roof rack, speeds up steep dirt hill surrounded by pine trees on a steep mountain slope, and then get this immediately? Art galleries. A man walking on a treadmill backwards. Shot in 35mm. Not only is this going to change the stock image market, this is absolutely dumping gasoline on the deep fake fire. We already have celebrities talking out about deep fakes. I mean, deep fakes have been going on for quite a long time, to be quite honest with you. But most recently, Taylor Swift having the deep fake with her at the football game or whatever, the pornography that was made, has brought this issue to the forefront of the public's attention, in my opinion, honestly. Now, I can still kind of tell that this is an AI generated. If you look closely at the dog, you can see some blur and vibration around its body. But the video game industry and I mean the entertainment industry as a whole are going to take advantage of this like you wouldn't believe. It's pretty safe to say that the AI overlords are here and they're powerful and they're here to stay. But that's not what the video is about today. Today we're going to talk about this article. KFC, Taco Bell, and other fast food restaurants are using AI to track employees. Employers have officially begun to use artificial intelligence to track employees' productivity rates while on the job. According to Forbes, dozens of Taco Bell, KFC, and Dairy Queen locations have begun utilizing a system known as Riley, produced by surveillance company Hoptics, to track and analyze workers' interactions with customers. To assess their performance, the AI model uses a collection of streams of video and audio data to review each employee's working status throughout the day. The information is also used to assign bonuses to anyone on the job who is upselling products. So I'm assuming this is some AI using the cameras that are already in fast food establishments. If you weren't aware, most fast food establishments or restaurants and corporate chains anyways, they have cameras in every part of the back room to see if, their employees are stealing or sitting down too long and not working. But now they've injected AI into these cameras, I'm assuming, and the AI model is somehow deciphering body language and audio somehow to see how productive the employees are. This is interesting right here where they're saying the information is being used to assign bonuses to anyone on the job who's upselling products. I don't know why you would need AI to track that when, like a car salesman, for example, if someone sells a car, I mean, the salesman's name is attached to the sale, so you would know how many cars that guy sold at the end of the month. I don't know how that would apply to fast food. Andrew Falconoff, the franchise of 5 Dairy Queens located in North Carolina, says he has seen an uptick of 3% in sales since implementing Riley. Every nickel right now in my business matters, he explained to Forbes. Currently, the Riley system is installed in at least 100 stores across the nation, and it uses AI to determine how frequently employees are offering suggestions such as an upsize to a customer order or the opportunity to join a loyalty program. Okay, so we already have things like voice AI where people are faking voices or to sound like celebrities or whatever. So this AI is a little different. It analyzes the audio data to see if the employee is saying buzzwords like upsize or combo, I'm guessing. Would you like that? Would you like a combo with that? It's super annoying too. I notice every time I go to McDonald's now, instead of saying equally annoying, actually, I'm getting distracted. Equally annoying at Starbucks, they say, "Hey, how are you?" Like when I pull up to the thing, I just want to give you my order and get my shit and get out. Okay, I know that you're trained to be my friend or whatever, but I don't care. I don't care how you are. You don't care how I am. I know what's going on here, okay? But anyways, at the McDonald's drive-thru lately, I've noticed that before, like when I pull up to the McDonald's drive-thru window, the guy comes on and immediately says, "Are you collecting points on the app today?" I find that so annoying. I don't use fast food apps. I can't imagine having a McDonald's app on my phone. I'm sure I'm missing out on a free McDouble or something every now and then, but I mean, can you imagine opening up your McDonald's app on your phone while you're in the drive-thru? From there, those with the most suggestions and those that have the highest number converted into sales receive a cash bonus based on a scoreboard by the AI system. While it tracks employee performance, the tool is meant to be used as a coaching platform. Per the outlet, the model can help managers to identify and focus on any individuals who require further training and are not performing up to the standard for the job. Can you imagine it's like you get called into the back office, your manager's like, "Hey, Blackout, I need to talk to you for a minute after your shift or during your shift, come sit down, I have to talk to you." They pull up their AI reporting system, flip the monitor over and go, Riley says here that you're not really performing like everyone else is. What's the matter? Do we need to retrain you? Do you need to rewatch the training videos? I find it so annoying already coming from, I've had normal jobs in the past. I found it extremely counterproductive to have someone looking over my shoulder questioning what I'm doing when I'm just trying to get my job done. I remember vividly working at a fast food chain when I was a kid, and the regional manager showed up to make sure everything was up to snuff. I was working in the back. I think I was on the fryers, but I remember he went on the bun line, which is where you assemble the hamburgers. And I remember he did this during a lunch rush, like between 12 and 1 or something. And he was making the burgers so slow. I remember my supervisor on shift was just like rolling his eyes into the back of his head as all the orders backed up, because this guy had to perfectly lay down and smother mustard at like a perfect amount of mustard on the bottom of the burger. What took that man to make one burger, we could have put out 25 burgers. I'm not even exaggerating. And the ironic thing about that is all of these guys do, these suit guys, these corporate guys, all they care about is numbers. All they care about is how fast are you serving the customers? How happy are the customers and how much money did you make? That's all they care about. And now you're going to have this AI robot who never looks away, who never takes a break, looking over your shoulder, constantly making sure you're up to snuff. It's the equivalent of like an electric shock collar. When you break this down to individual employees, you can actually start to see who's converting the most, who's not converting the most, why they're converting the most, etc. Hoptics founder and CEO Ken Bianchi says, "And now you've created a training program where you can look at the best of the best and what they're doing. The gamification that's come from this has blown me away." Yeah, I bet all the suits love this stuff. They love analyzing data and charts. While Bianchi's excited about what the platform has to offer, a researcher at a nonprofit research group, Data and Society, explains how using the technology to track productivity may pose some concerns. A lot of times what gets called productivity issues, especially in fast food contexts, are often a result of severe understaffing. Oh my God. I think that is the number one problem in the fast food industry. I'm not even kidding. I'm glad that she brought this up. It costs money to keep people working at your establishment. So the owners and the managers are told by the owners of the chain that they have to have as little staff as possible at any given time. That's why they send people home early at these places. And that's why people working at these fast food establishments are stressed out, and that's why the turnover rate for fast food employees is so high. It's crazy. The last place I worked, I remember we would have maybe 3 to 4 people tops at all times on staff. That's 2 people in the back. That's 1 person on the fryers, 1 person on the burger line, and that's 2 cashiers, which, by the way, most of the time did nothing. They just punched in orders and then stood around, did nothing, and like wiped the counter down, while the 2 people in the back were slaving away, juggling 100 different responsibilities, all so that the franchise owner could save $10 an hour. There's a concern that such surveillance is going to further squeeze workers in a context where there's hardly anything left to squeeze. There's so much demanded already of fast food workers. I don't know how much you could actually get out of someone working for minimum wage, mopping the floors and assembling burgers. They already don't care. They already don't care if they get fired either. This isn't the fast food restaurant industry's first rodeo with AI technology. Per the outlet, in 2019, Domino's deployed a Dom pizza checker in stores across Australia and New Zealand, leaning on the software to ensure that employees were properly adding and distributing the correct toppings across the pies. Outback Steakhouse has used AI for monitoring as well. I find find this all very dystopian and oppressive. I find this oppressive. Anyways, for the most part, I am glad about our AI overlords taking over for the creative aspect of what they bring to the table. It's just honestly exciting to see. Like, again, look at this. This looks like stock footage filmed from a drone or a helicopter. It's gonna change media production, video production, like all that stuff is gonna change it forever. Look at this, like just like those Pixar movies. For example, like I know there's problems here, like there's fur on the horns or whatever. So if they didn't want that, but I mean, how hard is it for video producers, these graphical artists? Like how hard is it for them to now just take this image or this video clip and then remove the hair off the horn? You know what I mean? This should expedite the process of video game development, just media development in general. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm getting out of here. Bye.